Dan George with Royston Barney-Smith. Royston, nice to speak to you. Last time we chatted, I believe, was your win at the O2. I saw your win at York Hall as well.
Yeah.
You've had a really busy 2024. How do you reflect on it as a whole?
It was a good year. Had a lot of fights in the year. Learnt a lot, and the good thing about it was where I transitioned from thinking what I got to do to knowing what I have to do, and I got that down to a fine art now. I think obviously there's still a lot of work needs to be done, but I'm grasping it, and 2025 is definitely going to be a big year. It's going to be a breakout year.
You had 5 fights, right? 5 wins, 3 knockouts. You can't get enough of it, can you? You're just wanting to, are you just in Frank's ear, just like get me out as much as possible? Yeah,
definitely. Me and Frank have a very good bond. He's also my manager as well, so we talk a lot. And I asked him every phone call we have was like, when's the next fight? When's the next fight? And he does deliver and does put me on great shows.
Is this the closest you've ever fought to home, right? Because you were born in like Poole, weren't you?
Yeah.
So this is going to be almost a bit of more of a homecoming than Southampton would be, right?
Yeah, definitely. I was born in Poole, but I was raised in Southampton, just up the road in Hedge End.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it'd be good to. So it was good to come here first, and then I'd go on to where I was born. So yeah, it is a very good venue. Does
it excite you, this opportunity, and it being so locally kind of central as well?
Yeah, for sure, because I have a lot of support, but it's like very hard for people to get trains and things to come down. But now it's in my hometown, it should just be dead. Everyone's going to be there.
What do you make of the card? Obviously, Ryan Louis on there as well.
It's a good card. It's a good card for the South. Some very good fights on there, good matchups. The undercard's a good undercard, and it's going to be a cracking show.
The main event, of course, can be so pivotal to what happens next. If Ryan wins, then there's talk that there could be a fight down here at St Mary's, potentially for a world title. Something I'm sure you're going to you're going to want to be a part of. Are you just really hoping, as much as you're hoping you to come through, are you hoping Ryan can come through, so there's an opportunity here for you as well? Yeah, for sure. Even though we're the same weight and that we've known each other for a long time, and if we end up fighting down the line, it wouldn't be no hard feelings or nothing. It would be a pleasure to fight him. He's a good fighter. And now it'd be great if we could get in the stadium, 100%. Yeah, and tell me about your relationship with Ryan, because obviously you guys had the same trainer, Wayne Batten, so long ago. You're now up in the Ben Davison Performance Centre. Do you think that could be something down the line, the two of you?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely will probably end up becoming a fight down the line. He's a few fights ahead of me at the minute, but I'm hot on his tail, and it'd be a great fight.
You called out Archie Sharp. We just kind of saw some of it at the press conference as well. Why is that someone that appeals so much to you? And he's obviously fighting on the same card as well.
Because he's got a good ranking. He's a decent fighter, and he'll be a good name to take out. And he's like I know him well as well, and because the boxing world is a very small one, but he'd be a good fighter to box and come through and.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. Not many more, mate. Don't worry.
That's right.
Royston, with Frank Warren's relationship with Riyadh Season, there's going to be these opportunities, and he's got the relationships to make so many of these fights. He's the man in the middle, isn't he? If there was an opportunity that comes up with that, would that be something that you'd be keen to take? And I guess you're in such a good position having Frank as your manager and your promoter.
Yeah, for sure. We had a conversation about it, and I'd be happy with taking the opportunity with both hands. And he said all you got to do is get yourself a title first, and we can get you out there. So that's what I'm looking to do on March the 1st. I'm fighting for a title. I've got 2 in mind, and they're vacant. So we're looking for an opponent. It's struggling really, to be honest with you, but just trying to get out there now.
And tell me about your gym. For those that don't know, you've got the likes of Anthony Joshua, Fabio Wardley, Moses Atalma, some incredibly well-respected and known heavyweights. And Anthony Joshua, of course, someone that I'm sure everybody knows. Tell us a little bit about the atmosphere that's in that gym and going in there, the day-to-day life in that gym, what it's like.
Well, when he first came in the gym, Anthony Joshua, because I've known Moses all my life. We was on the same England squad together. I've won European titles the same time he won the European title, so I've known him for a long time. Like, he was like a mate. But when I met Anthony Joshua, it was a bit like,
Yeah.
what's he doing in the gym? And he said, no, come to the train. We had a chat, and he was all right, and he was just one of the lads, really. And Fabio has done unbelievable to come from where he come from. A couple of white collars to be the next best thing, really. He hasn't lost. He keeps knocking everyone out. So like, you can't do no more than himself, can he?
Do you feel it pushes you as well?
Yeah, for sure. And we got some other fighters in there, Pat and Luke McCormack, the two Olympians. We've got Shabazz Massoud now, the IBO world champion. He beat Liam Davis the other day. And now there's some great talent and good team in there.
Just final one, a message to your fans, people listening, people watching. What does 2025 hold for you, and what do you want to achieve?
Some big wins, some big nights, some big titles. So stay tuned and keep following.
Sugar Boy Roy, thank you, mate.